Didn't I tell you that 8 and 6 were as a hint for the next reveal? So, yeah, here we are. The 1986 movie figures, not like the actual 1986 figures, because, good lord, those would be like dust by now. But like the Studio Series 86 figures, I have the boxes right above me, just like any regular Studio Series figure. I have the boxes. I only have Blurs because Blurs is the closest to me. Alright, putting you back up, Blur. No, stop it. Don't fight. So, this is my... It's kind of sad. As a G1 enthusiast, I have other G1 characters, but they're not 86. They're like Earthrise, War for Cybertron, like that era of stuff. So we have Junkheap. He's an absolute ass figure. Honestly, I've heard other people say he's amazing. It might just be what my mold is doing, which I will get on later. I think I'm going to start with Bumblebee, because he's my little boy Bumblebee. My little baby Bumblebee boy. But Blur is a good figure. Blur's actually a pretty good figure. You should get Blur. Ratchet, same. These two, yes, because it's the same mold as... No! Anyways, whatever. These two are both dead, because Ratchet, Brawn, Ironhide, and... Ratchet, Brawn, Ironhide, and... Oh, there's more scars. Prowl. All died on the same ship. All in the same manner. They're all four of them, shot in the chest with Megatron via Starscream using Megatron, because back in the G1 era, Megatron was a gun. I'm kind of glad 86 Megatron is not going to be a gun, although I've heard a lot of people complaining that it's not. But, he does have a compromise. He is coming with a tiny gun version of himself to use with other figures. So suck it up, doubters. You're crying. Anyways, I am starting with Bumblebee. So we are going to take the rest of the characters away. I think I'm going to do Ratchet or Blur second, because these two are going to be reviewed together. Alright, so, Bumblebee. A little baby Bumblebee boy. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people shit on this figure, but I think the only reason they shit on this figure is because he's A-level, so that means he's everywhere, and I mean everywhere, like everywhere, like would be in your pants everywhere. Not that kind of... Shut up. Like sand, it gets everywhere. This guy is the sand of Transformers, along with, I think, 112, which is... No! My entire station is falling apart. No! I think I'm gonna keep that in, because that is comedic. I think... A-level. These two were both glued to the shelves in, like, the Fred Meyers that is nearby. So, yeah, also not to mention I live in the middle of nowhere. So, like, the closest Fred Meyer is, like, 30 minutes away. So, we don't get there often. And I found this one and this one. I mean, this is a duplicate my mom got me for, like, Hanukkah. And same with this one. I have another one in the box. So, yeah. But my entire station fell over. I have stuff with me that I gotta deal with now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna deal with that in a second. Okay, that was cleaned up pretty easily. Anyways, back to what we were doing. So, A-level. He's everywhere, and I think a lot of people show this figure because it's literally that Iron Man meme is where it's like, wherever I go, I see his face. Like, everywhere. So, articulation. I don't know why I did the sound effect. Ignore the sound effect. That was cursed. So, that articulation, same with the arm. I'm only going to do one arm in almost all of my reviews because it's the same thing. Unless it's like a different Transformer. Or like a different figure. Like a figure with one arm and then a different arm. Like if they ever do like Prime Universe Megatron with an articulated arm. Like a removable arm to switch with a Prime arm. Because if you know what I'm talking about. So, we'll take the gun off because it's his classic 2-1 gun. And so articulation is the same. Elbows, wrist rotation. For something this tiny also, it doesn't look like it should have wrist rotation, but it does have like full 360 wrist rotation, so it's pretty nice. Head rotation does this. It doesn't really look up that well. And then I actually kind of like the feet. I've heard a lot of people not really like the feet, but honestly, I think it's pretty clever because like there's the side of the car, and then like the connections and everything is really clever. And then especially with the fact that this is like slightly just past the wheel, so the wheel won't like roll and fall over. So genius. Just like Bumblebee. The other, yeah, Transformers 1 Bumblebee. He has that little heel spur that comes out so the wheel won't cause him to fall over. Anyways, now we have comparisons to get to, but honestly, why should I? Because you already saw what Bumblebee looks like with the other only, like I said in the beginning of the video, all those other 86 figures that were here, those are my only 86 figures. It's kind of sad as a G1 enthusiast, but I do have, like I said, I do have like Legacy, Titans Return because I have Broadside, and War for Cybertron Trilogy. I have like the Seekers, not all of them because some of them are like impossible to find. Anyways, but so transformation. Oh, well, not transformation. The hip, knee, and this kind of has some articulation. The heel here. Now transformation. Oh, not transformation yet. Wait, wrist? I was about to say wrist. No, this is a wrist. That is wrist. This is a waist, children. This is a waist. Don't listen to dumbass. Anyways, here. Come on, nails. Why aren't they working? It's because I have no nails. I bite at my nails. It's a hard habit to break. Dude, shut up. Fold the head inside. Make sure this is up so the head can actually fully go in. Fold this back here. Pop this out. Rotate that up. Same over here. Close that. Fold this up. Actually, no, keep that there. Fold this up. And then what you do is move on to the legs to have the feet together. Pop this off. Fold that in. Fold this up. Do the same with the other side. Come on. And then this tab right here on the waist is going to tab into that slot. And then snap. And then fold this up. And then the knees. I love that the knees can bend backward, or else I don't know how they would have been able to do this. Knees bend backward. And that would be those. And then take the tiny two, the back to tiny two. No, these front two are the tiny two. Hang on, there we go. Okay. Come on. I know you'll tab it. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Vehicle, and that's vehicle mode, and he rolls like a dream. It's because he has pinned on wheels. He doesn't have mushroom pegs for wheels, like some others. Anyways, we'll get to that in a second. And then weapon storage, honestly, in my opinion, is kind of bad, but honestly, I don't care. There. So, I don't know why I just had this little montage of me rolling the damn thing. Just ignore that. So, yeah. Make sure those are still tabbed together. So, that's Bumblebee for you. Pretty good. Side profile is pretty nice. Take the gun off. Side profile is pretty nice. Ignore the high voice I go to. I'm 15. My voice is changing. Shut up. So I just sometimes shift into a higher voice. Ignore that. So, anyways, I've chosen to ignore it, and that's also another reason why I haven't been uploading in a while. Is because I'm trying to get my voice done changing so I could just do more. Streams should be coming soon. I don't know, but I really would like them to. I just don't have Streamlabs yet. I'm working on it. Give me like maybe a month. At this time, I would say maybe July or August 2025, maybe. That's probably when I'll have my streams starting to go up. My Band-Aid is coming off. Why are my Band-Aid? Okay. Bumblebee, you're done. Now, the next best figure, Blur. Blur is amazing. Hang on, I gotta fix my light, because my light fell over when my whole setup just crashed on me. So, take the weapons out. That's pretty clever weapon storage, by the way, for me, at least. And I mean, not for vehicle mode, but for robot mode, that's pretty clever for that. Come on, tab in, dirty bastard. There we go, tabbed in. There we go, alright. So, this figure is amazing. I love this figure. Like, Okay, lovely. My camera just talks to me, or not my camera, but my tripod just talks to me. I did that again. But so I'm at a loss for words. I'm losing it. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just slowly losing my mind. So articulation, typical knee, hip, ankle. For transformation, you could like do like a pose like that because it can do that, like that. Just try not to get it to fall over. And then there's, I don't know why, but this is ratcheted, soft ratchet. This isn't like of like freaking not that. This is a soft ratchet. If you think like that's loud, listen to this. Yeah, that's called a hard ratchet. While this is a soft ratchet. The more you know. Give me a second. I had to move Jetfire out of my studio. There we go. Okay, so that's articulation. Also, he has an elbow joint, but the wrist joint can't really be done because the wrist joint is being used for transformation for that. So we'll just count it as wrist rotation. I'm not going to mess with it. So transformation and comparisons, but I'm not going to do comparisons because like I did, you already have seen them together. So just rewind the video, remember the timestamp, rewind the video, and then come back. So untab this, put this over the head, rotate this around so that the cockpit can go over this tab right here. No, stop it. It pushes it sometimes. That's really pissing me off. And then fold the thing up, rotate it, flip this around, and then do that. Come on. Do that. And then boom. And then take this, take that, do that, there, and then up, out. And then also beware because my figure did break here because this, hang on. Gotta get him, time to get, come on, gotta look off camera. There we go. This hook joint right here, hang on, let's see if I can get it focus. That hook joint right there, if you can't see it, it's right there. Also, not to mention this is how tiny it is. That's my finger. So, and my finger, I don't have the yardstick with me anymore. Actually, I do, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, the hook joint was too tight, and so while I literally after I just got it, it snapped because I was pulling too hard trying to pry it apart, and now it comes apart. I would say a little way too easily, but honestly, I don't mind it. It's fine. Come on, now tab together. Come on, work, my man. All right, there we go. So yeah, just beware of the hook joint when you get this figure. And then there's that, and you fold that up there, and then fold this down slightly. Like, don't tab it in completely because you need to do this. Pull that out. Damn it. Tab you two together. Come on, work together. Work with me here. And then pull this out. Do the arm transformation. So, and then don't complete the arm transformation because you gotta get this thing. Pop the shoulder arm slots down, and then tab the foot into them. It's a real pain in the ass, I know. But as you can see, wait, hang on. Oh, there we go. And then that slots into that. Hopefully you can see that, because I am not doing that again. It's way too hard to try to record and transform it at the same time, because this figure is very fiddly sometimes. And then finish the arm transformation with tab, and then hook snaps. And then boom, you got blur in his vehicle mode. It's a pretty, well, actually not done yet. Gotta fold the seats up. And then boom. Honestly, I don't care about the seats. The seats were kind of an interesting addition. I guess it is to cover the little bit of hollowness that's in there. So I guess that makes sense. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. So yeah, my camera is not focusing. But And then the weapon store. Weepin? Yeah, I'm going to call them weepins from now on. I'm going to call them weepins. Weapon storage. There. That's the weapon storage. I hate the weapon storage. That's the one thing I hate about this figure. The weapon storage. Other than that, this figure's... Get off, you ugly piece of shit. This figure is pretty good. And honestly, it's a pretty good figure. I'm definitely going to be using it in my unsaid series. Unspoken series. Redacted sentence. Redacted sentence. Anyways, ignore my Soundwave impression because it sucks without the voice changer. But yeah, that's vehicle mode. Weapon storage. Go screw yourself. No, Bumblebee, Blur. I guess I'll do you, Ratchet. Okay, so Ratchet, pretty good figure, I must say. So let's see. I have to tell by what's on the inside. Yeah, what's on the inside. I gotta make sure it's not like the number on the inside. That's how I can tell it by the outside. I'm very specific about that. So pretty good figure. Surprisingly, Ratchet has no ratchet joints. He would need to be like a leader class for that. Well, I guess not, because this guy's a Voyager class, and Blur's a deluxe class, which is lower, by the way, and he has soft ratchet joints in the shoulders. So I don't know why they need to do soft ratchet joints in Blur's shoulders. I just don't know. That's like the third figure ever of, like, hang on, I'll bring back the box, and I bet you guys are like, oh god, not the box again. But see that? 8603. Like, this is one of the oldest figures I have in my collection. I mean, not the oldest, because I have, like, Studio Series 52. I have these guys. Please, I beg of you. I don't want to do a review of this, but if you really want it, if you really want to review these guys, I will do it, but I'm not going to do it, because I don't want to, unless you guys ask for it. So, ask for it, I don't care. It's your choice, ask for it, I don't care. If a lot of people want it, then so be it, I'll do it. But I'm not going to do it at my own free will. Maybe when I run out of figures, because I'm not running out of figures anytime soon, because I have a lot of figures I can review, but a lot of them are probably going to be part of, like, combination reviews, because they're all going to be, like, the same thing. Like, the 86 figures, I'm just doing them all in one video, because it makes me feel better. Like, 8 birds with 1 stone. Boom. So, articulation, regular, like, there's wrist rotation, I just don't use it often, and then there technically is, like, some sword stuff, so if you had, like, a sword or a weapon for him, you can technically do that, so it will look good. That's just for transformation. Elbow joint, waist, hip, knee, foot. I mean, technically for transformation, you could put it out here for like a walking cycle in stop motion, but also it does this, so yeah. Now, accessories, damn it. Stand up, sir. So, for weapons, he contains his 2 pistols. That's it. For a Voyager class, it kind of made no sense to me until I understood what Voyager classes could stand for, too. So, he's about deluxe class size, but what he lacks for in size, he makes up for in, like, better articulation, transformation, and I can tell. So, starting off, I really shouldn't be transforming this figure, because I have a crack in one of the, not here, I really wish it was here, because this is useless to me. Hang on. It's right there, if you can see it. Come on, camera, focus. Oh god, that's... Whoa, too close. Come on, focus. It's not focusing, but there's like a crack. Like, oh, you can see it now with my finger behind it. You can see the crack. So, it's not too bad, but it's unfortunate. So, but I fold these out, fold the head in, pop the bumper off, fold this back up, untab this, get down here, flip these out. That'll tab into that, fold this up. Do the exact same move with the other side. This is probably going to be my last review today, because I am just dead tired. But I've filmed 3 today, so that's pretty good. I'm set for like 2 weeks. Maybe I'm gonna do one more, so I can do like 2 a week. Because I'm gonna be gone for like this the not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. I'm gonna be gone. Go on, there we go. I'm leaving the 4th of July, not 4th of June. I'm tweaking. It's a graduation, not a that's a graduation, not a holiday. Yeah, I'm leaving on the 4th of June, which is like the next Wednesday, not compared to when I'm gonna upload this video. But when as of filming today is the 30th of May, 2025. So you don't get confused. Oh yeah, also by the way, transformation, that's done. I should really just start talking as I do transformation and just show what to do. I should really just do talking instead, because that seemed to go a whole lot faster. So that's Ratchet in vehicle mode, and he has mushroom pegs for wheels, but still he rolls pretty nice. So that's pretty much it for Ratchet. The vehicle mode's pretty nice. I mean, if there is some drag for like the vehicle mode, if there is like some slower drag, that's probably because you didn't do the hips right, and you just gotta push. That's it, because the hips just can be adjusted slightly. Like, don't push hard, because that might snap something, but just push, and it'll probably slide into place. And then once you feel resistance, you should probably leave it at that, because then as you can see, the wheels are now further than the hips, and so it rolls. So that's it for Ratchet. Yet again, one thing I hope they can do in 2026, because they're finishing up 86. That kind of rhymed, but that made sense. For the 40th anniversary of the movie, they're finishing up all the 86 figures. I really wish they could re-release these figures with the proper like plastic. And we'll get on it with the other like Dead Ratchet and Brawn. I will get on it right now, but yeah, the transparent plastic just sucks, as you can tell, because mine's cracking right here. So, all right, moving on. I guess gotta do the worst. This figure. I don't know why. I despise this figure with almost every fiber of my being. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just because no plastic windows. So guess what happens? Because some toddler got a hold of it, probably. Boom. The face comes off. I'll make use of this. His face he'll probably get killed by his face being cut off or something by like freaking Hot Rod's buzzsaw. I don't know. But something like that. And then so there's that. And then also just the fact that I don't know, the wheels are broken. Let's pull the mouse off, and then yeah, it comes out. Where is it? It's oh shit! I just did the wrong end. That probably broke a little bit more. So yeah, this shit happens, and I could probably glue it. I'm not feeling it. So yeah, it just does that. Unfortunately, at the worst times possible, like in transformation. As you can tell in my voice, I'm actually aggravated with this figure. And also, just to mention, sometimes with these ports, it's either really loose in here or really tight. And that's the first reason I think why it broke is because I was pulling and it popped out. It's because it was tight. And not the good tight, like horrible tight. And one complaint I have with this figure is like all buff and beefy on the top, all like string bean on the bottom. Like his legs are so skinny. I get that it was probably the cartoon that made their proportions look a little off, and I mean, hello, it was the 80s, so the 80s was full of wild things. I mean, I was never in it because I was born in 2010, but yeah, the 80s, because my mom was an 80s kid. She was born in like 74, so yeah, she was an 80s kid. So she tells me all about the 80s. It was wild. And I've seen some TV shows like Stranger Things. It's not to mention I'm in the USA, just so you know. You could probably tell by my voice, by my accent. I don't have an accent. I'm just American. I'm not European in a way, I guess. I am Jewish. I'm a 12th Irish, and I'm Scandinavian. That's the relations I have. That's it. I'm not Jewish, but like I'm Jewish by blood. I'm Ashkenazi. If you know, you know. But anyways, back to the toys. When did it get so personal? I don't know. Let's get back to the toys. So head rotation, cannot do a 360 because of the back window for the motorcycle mode. I really don't want to get into the articulation for this figure. This figure just tires me. I want to pass on this figure already. Typical thing. technically, and typical thing, boom. That's articulation right there. Now I have to go through the worst part of this figure, transformation, because Jesus Christ. Because, holy shit, it's just so bad. It's so bad. So, what you do first is you pop the chest out, unfold everything, fold the handlebars on his head back, and then fold the, backwards butterfly joints out, fold this up, pop the window up, fold this all the way up, and then take this out here. I haven't touched this figure in so long, so that will make sense why I don't know what to do anymore. I honestly don't care, because as soon as I'm done with this review, it's going back on the shelf, and it's never coming off until I move. So there's that. The head has to go in here, and as you can tell, it's got like the windshield, and that's why he has like the dashboard kind of details on the back of his head, because that's where he goes. Come on, there we go. Come on, there we go. Alright, there's that. And then what you have to do here is fold the arms up, fold the hands in, and then just do that. And then do that. Nope, come on. Nope, stop it. Don't push it out. Just, wow, you're stupid. Yet again, I hate this figure with a passion. It's not the mold. It's just what happened to the mold and everything. It's just, I don't know why, but this mold doesn't get along with me. And I'm probably going to start tweaking at this figure, so... Come on. Tab in, you piece of shit, son of a bitch. Holy shit. Alright, let's see. Is this the one that goes in here? Because they have specific ones, because in some parts it's really loose. Okay, I don't think it is loose. Okay, I think that is a loose one, I believe. Honestly, I don't care if I'm scratching the gold off, because it doesn't matter to me. Oh wait, no, that's the loose one. Okay, that's the loose one. That's... Stay together, son of a bitch. I gotta figure out, hang on. There we go, fixed. Alright, so tab you in, and... Oh my god! See, I hate this figure so much. With a passion, with sheer absolute passion. Okay. Tab. There we go. Whew! Okay, that's the front end done. We still have the back end, because, good lord. So what happens is... fold the hips back, because that's kind of how I have figured out how to figure this out, yeah. And then what you do is, no, straighten that out. Come on. There we go. Okay, so those are tabbed in now. Now what you have to do is take this and fold this over. And by God, is this one of the most frustrating parts of the entire transformation. It makes me really want to tweak. It makes me tweak. Bad. And then also, the reason they made this, rubber, well, not, I wouldn't say rubber, but, really weird plastic is because it has to do this. Why would you engineer that, Hasbro? Come on. What are you doing? Do your jobs correctly. You're supposed to make good toys, not bad toys. Go in. There we go. Okay. No. You are not coming out. Never. Okay, now that's bike mode with accessory. I didn't go over accessories in robot mode, but I don't care. Just get the figure for yourself. See how you like it. If you like it, not my problem. If you don't like it, not my problem. I just don't like this figure. Yeah, it sucks. And there goes the accessory. Now, the dead ones. No, stop it. Perfect. So, I don't have the actual Brawn mold, as you can tell by the intro. because I currently have been wasting my money on other figures, as you can tell, because I have Transformers 1 Sentinel Prime, I have AoE Optimus Prime, and I have the 2 Aerobots. So yeah, I've been spending money. My mother has limited me. I spent enough money. I almost got Megatronus Prime too, which I'm really upset about. I didn't get Megatronus Prime. I really am upset about. But anyways, so Brawn here is like the other figure. If you have the other figure, it's literally just exactly the same, but with with a face of agony and a hole in the chest. So regular, regular but stiff, regular, and then same as Air Raid in the last video. He has the transformation fact that he has to fold his hands in to transform. So that's it. And accessories, he comes with his gun. Not that much. Stop fumbling around, tripod. Good lord. I hate my tripod so much. Kill me. Actually, no, kill the tripod. Die, tripod. So, transformation is like this, but anyways, I enjoyed this mold when I first got it, because it was actually kind of fun to transform back and forth, and it's the only, as I've seen, it's the only dead figure that is not, the only dead figure with, like, the battle damage and scarring and stuff that is not affected in vehicle mode. You will see. Come on, do that, do that, do that, do that. Rotate the waist, and that's one stiff-ass waist. And then pop that up there, and then, God, I need to eat something. My stomach is hurting. This might actually be the last review, and then I'll probably just record one tomorrow. Come on. There we go. And then... There we go. Come on. Work. Hang on. I'm going to take it off camera. Okay, now that's worked, because the hands have like little spots on them, little tabs that are right there, and then this tab will slide into those little slots in here, tab that in, and then this spot will go over these, and then boom. That's Brawn for you. And yet again, with mushroom pegs, he rolls. Oh god, he rolls pretty well. Yet again, like I said, in vehicle mode, the battle damage is here and on his face, so like it's not, the vehicle mode is not affected like at all. So, yeah. My brother, accidentally, like, burned the box for these, or got rid of the boxes for these, so I would get duplicates anyway, because that's the way I'm gonna, display them. You'll see, in the future, one of the ways I display them is, I'm gonna have, I'll explain it in another video. I don't have time right now. I need to eat something. So, we have Ratchet. It's the exact same as Ratchet, so honestly, I don't need to go too much in depth, but I will go to vehicle mode because you will understand what I was talking about. Give me a second. Also, I did have Ratchet before any other else. So, wow. I did have Ratchet before any other 86 figure. So, he was like my first 86 figure, I must say. He was a pretty accurate choice, honestly. He was a pretty good choice. Oh, God. Yeah, that's pretty loose sometimes. Oh yeah, I did also forget to mention that the on both this Ratchet and the last Ratchet, they both have like, they both can have. Also, what the hell, Hasbro? Why is my palm already yellowing? I'm sorry, but what? Like, this palm is already yellowing, and from certain angles, this doesn't even look like palm. This just looks like regular plastic, while this looks like palm, like severely, because you can see the red and then the fact that it's yellowing. Not horribly, but it's yellowing. Come on, Hasbro. Come on, man. Come on, son. And then I'll fold the arms back. Again, the transformation is the exact same. And if you have any questions, comment down below. And as of right now, I do not have any revenue for my videos, so help me out, would you? Oh, good lord. Where is it? There it is. You can probably already tell what I was complaining about, transparent plastic-wise, on the Alive Ratchet figure. Come on, tab together. Come on, be a good boy. There we go. Good lord. Is because this looks so good. the paint on the side, the paint on the windows and everything, and and like the silver bumpers and everything. Like, I would have to paint my Ratchet to make it look this good. And then I really wish they had like a swappable chest or a tab or something you could put in. I've seen listings on eBay. You could like get something that puts in here, but I don't really want to pay money for it. I would rather buy the whole like new figure with this entire thing and still keep it damaged, because the damage is cool. But then the weapon storage is like this, just like on the other figure. So, boom, that's pretty much it. And then that's, I think, going to be it for this video. Yeah, that's it for this video. So, and I guess weapon storage for Brawn here. I almost said Brawl, but Brawl's a Decepticon and a tank. So the blast effects are cool. I use them for some other stuff, like Gamer Edition Starscream flying. Also, I will do a Gamer Edition review soon. I'm just not going to do it tonight because I am dead tired. So this is the last video being recorded on the 30th of May, 2025. See you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wait, hang on. But for the great ending, we have to bring in the whole cast. Give me a second. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. These are twins. And then boom. And then boom. No. Boom. No, Bumblebee. No. Boom. And that concludes today's video of the 86 figures. So, yeah. I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Also, hopefully the next review, I won't have a Band-Aid in my hand, because I think I'll do some filming the 31st of May, which is tomorrow. I'm just only doing dates so you can figure out what I'm talking about, because that's one of my complaints with some videos, is they're saying tomorrow, and I'm like, when is this? When is this tomorrow? Because I was like, is it a video that's already out, or is it like one I'm supposed to still be waiting for? That's just one of the things I find annoying. Sorry that I'm getting schmutz off my hands. I'm just trying to get like dead skin cells and shit off my hands. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this SS86 video. I will do an updated version of this video when I get like at least 5 more 86 figures, which I plan to do in the next year, because I'm gonna get the Constructicons, all of them, like no doubt. I'm gonna get all the Constructicons, because out of all of the combiners that are coming out this year, Devastator. I'm most excited for Devastator. I'm getting Menasor, I'm getting Superion, as you can tell with Ariad and Slingshot of the last video. And then I need to get the rest of the Constructicons, and then I will start getting Bruticus and everything. All the combiners. I'm going to get all of them. Like, I promise. Solemnly swear, I will get all the combiners, no matter how bad they are. Alright. That's going to be it for this video. Hopefully I won't have a bandage on my hand, and hopefully I won't have, like, schmutz on my hand in the next video. I will see you guys in the next time. See